Hi, my name is Jade, and for my speech, I'm going to teach a class how to hold a model casting. When I first thought about what I was going to do my speech about, it was kind of hard because I'm horrible at sports. I don't have any cool talents or hobbies. I'm not a mini expert at many things, and I had to think really hard, and I thought about what I care about and I put a lot of effort into, and that would be my job. And I intern at FX Productions, and we produce photo shoots for fashion magazines all over the world, or we do movie ads, and pretty much we do what our client wants us to do. So that could be from finding the location of the shoot to the food on the shoot, craft services. And another thing that we do a lot is finding the models, and that would be where learning how to do a model casting comes in. And that's what I'm going to teach you guys how to do. So first off, there's 3 things to doing holding a casting that's important, and that would be to be prepared and organized. Number 2 would be being informed and having all the answers. And number 3 is having what the client wants in the end and pleasing them. That's most important, and it makes you as a company look good. And so I'm going to explain how to do this casting kind of like an example. And the first thing that would happen is we book up a job. And our pretend job is going to be a soda company. And for their vision of the shoot, it's a male and a female couple lying on the beach sipping their soda. And so first off, we know what kind of models they want. And number 1, being prepared and organized. So the first thing our company does is we shoot an email off to the model agencies that we deal with, and we tell them what kind of models we want and when they need to come see us for the casting and where. And they take it from there. And then the day before the casting, we need to get all of our supplies because we don't want to look bad the next day when the casting. We don't want to be scurrying around, and we want to make sure we're organized and ready. So we need to have our casting sheets set up. We need to have our cameras fully charged. We need to have little things like pens and staplers, and we want to make sure we get that all done beforehand. Number 2, being informed and having the answers. We want to make sure we know everything that the client wants. We need to make sure that we know what kind of models they want, what kind of spirit they want the models to have. We need to know what kind of body type, everything. Because when the models come in, we need to also make judgment calls. And the models are going to ask questions like, when is the dates of the shoot? Easy questions, but you want to make sure you know them. And we want to make sure that these models are going to be available those days, and it makes us also look good to have these answers. So today is the day of the casting. So our first model comes in, and the first thing they're going to have to do is fill out the casting paper. And this casting paper has questions like, what size are you? Have you worked with this client before? We also, if they have with them, if they have a resume, we take that, we staple that to their casting sheet. Also a comp card, which is kind of like a portfolio with previous work that they've done, pictures of them, and we've stapled that to their stuff. So secondly, we take them and we're going to take their photos. And we usually have the first photo is with a number so that it's easy to track them down, because sometimes we have over 300 people in one day, so we want to make sure we have their name and a number assigned to them so that we are more organized. So the first picture is with that number, and then after that we take full body, close up to the face. We do a profile picture, sometimes even from the back. We want them sometimes to do a pose that makes their personality come out. If we know it's for a commercial, we'll take video footage of them too, asking them simple questions like, what are you going to do for the holidays? It makes their personality come out, and it's very important to be personable when doing this. We want them to feel comfortable in the shoot, because then through the pictures they look good. We want them to look good because we want the clients to be happy. And after they're done with the pictures, that's all, and they leave. And once we have their papers, we put some little feedbacks down, judgment calls like their personality. Was it good? Do you think they would be good on this shoot? If they're not, we put awkward personality or not just a pretty face. They also have the full package because it's definitely more important to have the looks and a personality than just the looks. So then number 3, in the end, we need to make sure we have what the client wants. And we take all our photos and video footage and we upload them to the computer, and we make an iWeb page, and that has every model that we took pictures of, from the videos to full body to even if we need to know, okay, they wanted them laying on the beach, so we also should have pictures of them in their bathing suits or guys with their shirt off. So we put that all on the iWeb page and we send it to them, and they choose what model they want. And it's important that they find one. And if they don't, we didn't do our job right. So that's kind of the quick version of how to do a casting. For my references, it was pretty much, first off, was just practice. Holding a model casting is the best way of learning, and actually doing it yourself, it definitely takes practice. And a website I found was ehow.com, and it was just explaining the main tips of holding a casting, and it kind of showed me also outside people how they do it, and it just kind of confirmed some certain things how to do it. An article on articlebase.com showed me the other side of a casting, how a model should be successful in a casting, and it kind of helped me look at it 2 different ways and making sure that I'm asking the right questions and doing the right things in it. And then my third reference is definitely one of my bosses, and she taught me everything I knew, and she explained everything, and she definitely is what I owe all my information from. And that's it, and that's how to hold a casting. I hope it was interesting, and thank you for listening. Bye.